At number 5, we have the Rohs Opera House. In 2020, when we decided to attempt a comeback, we knew we had to come back with a punch. The passion and drive was fueling me. We went all in. First off, we needed this first episode back to be big, and we definitely did that when we investigated the Rohs Opera House in Cynthiana, Kentucky. We also wanted the quality to be amazing, so we upgraded our cameras and equipment and made sure to give you all the best show imaginable. I said if we do Nightwatchers again, we do it big, and that's what we did. This was also the first episode where we introduced you all to Cameron and Jami, 2 of our current members on the show. At number 4, we have Waverly Hills Sanatorium. This investigation was personal to me. This is the location that started it all. One spring day in 2010, Zac, Josh, and I went on a tour of Waverly and instantly fell in love with the pursuit and adrenaline rush of the paranormal. Just like a fish biting your line, there's nothing like catching a voice on an EVP recorder or seeing a shadow with your own 2 eyes. Zac saw something that day, and it changed him. We sought out to recreate our experiences, to capture it on video to share with the world. It is still a rush after all these years. Thornhaven Manor comes in at number 3. This was the farthest we had ever traveled for an investigation. This investigation was huge for us. This was the first location we did an episode on that was famous. Thornhaven Manor has been on a few different shows, including Ghost Adventures. This is one of those locations that I still think about often and would love to go back to. But as far as I know, investigations here are a thing of the past. I will definitely never forget this investigation, and I hope one day we can walk through those doors again. We've got Perryville Battlefield at number 2. Perryville is a place I've been wanting to investigate for years. Zack and I were in talks to go here back in 2015, but we just never made it out there for season 2. It was important for me to finally scratch this one off the list. Driving into Perryville was an experience like no other. The town looks just like it did over 150 years ago. You can just feel the energy as you walk in the little mom and pop shops. This energy doesn't compare when you finally drive over to the battlefield. This investigation was the biggest one we'd ever done scale-wise, at over 745 acres and 3 square kilometers. We didn't even scratch the surface that night. We would have to go back a few more times to cover all that ground. We also had one of the scariest experiences we ever had while filming that wasn't even paranormal related. when a pack of coyotes started coming towards us, making us retreat back to home base. At number 1, we have the Morrison Masonic Lodge. This wasn't by any means the best episode I've ever put out. I still had a lot of learning to do, editing and film-wise. But this was the most fun I ever had filming with the guys. This was our first big location that we had done that wasn't at some park or haunted road. This was the real deal, our first big gig. The adrenaline rush when staring up at the building was indescribable. We had finally become what we had dreamed of. I'll admit, I was nervous. I had fully expected my experience to be like something out of a Conjuring movie. But as you all know, the real side of paranormal is about patience. You can't go looking for it, it has to come to you. Hey everybody, so that list was not based on the most successful investigations or the videos that got the most views. That list was based off my favorite investigations and the ones I had the most fun doing. And the Morrison Masonic Lodge is at the number 1 spot. That was our first big investigation and that was the most fun I ever had with the guys. Now to go back to the present, today is July 4th, 2024, which is exactly 10 years from the very first episode. I just want to thank everybody. It's been around for 10 years, whether that be 10 years or yesterday. Whenever you start watching the channel and supporting it, I really appreciate it. I know we haven't been as consistent in the past 10 years. Life has happened. The first 2 years, we pumped out about 18 episodes. When Zac passed away in 2017, I kind of lost all motivation. I just didn't want to do it anymore. A few years went by, and in 2020, I was on YouTube watching the old videos again. So since I was a kid, I always wanted to make videos. When I first started on YouTube, I did a lot of gaming videos, sports montages, but I never could find the type of video I would love to make. In 2010, me and Zac and Josh went to a tour at Waverly Hills. Like the next night, we were watching Ghost Adventures, and we had that aha moment. We could do that too. Up until that point, nobody had really made paranormal shows on YouTube. You had the occasional 10 to 20 second clip of somebody's cabinet door shutting, but all that was fake. The shows you see on TV are mostly fake too, so we wanted to bring a show to YouTube that was a little more raw than the stuff you see on TV, a little bit more uncut. So in 2011, we decided we wanted to start making videos. It took 3 years, and in 2014, we finally got the first episode out of Sleepy Hollow Road on July 4th, 2014. Now, like I said, up until that point, there really were no other paranormal shows. We were one of the first ones. So fast forward back to 2020, when I decided to bring it back. I wanted to do it bigger and better than ever. It's really crazy that in 2024, we're still here. We may not put out as many videos as consistently as we'd like, but we are getting back to that. I'm just really happy I get to be here, celebrating 10 years of Nightwatchers with you guys. I'm really happy with the way the team is now. We've added new members such as Zac, Cameron, and Mike. They're all really passionate about it. We're all looking forward to making more videos. We had a blast at Waverly. Looking forward to going to more unique locations like Guntown Mountain. I just want to keep this going as long as possible. Me and Zac had a lot envisioned for Nightwatchers, and I just want to keep going to make him proud. So once again, thank you all for being here. 10 years of Nightwatchers. I hope you enjoyed the montage. Comment down below your favorite episode and your favorite moment. I would love to hear it. Also, comment down below when you started watching us. And thanks everybody. Hope you all enjoy Waverly Hills Part 3.